All right, first pitch coming up. Our starting pitcher in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates. Going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Jordan Lawler, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jordan Lawler.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
And a foul ball. Skeens, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Left-hand batter waits. There's a strike at the knees.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind them, because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's
to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, and our pitcher tonight, Andrew Painter.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where he fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in the dirt. The pitch. Back up the... Oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Strike one. Painter, a 6'7" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that gets down in the corner. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Soto now homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Outside.
No, that's out.
And that is ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
At the belt and fires. And another ball. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Next pitch is outside. On the corner for a strike. And that's ball four.
Take your base, ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So first and second with one man gone. And the batter now, Andrew Vaughn.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
And he won around. Just enough that time. Encarnacion Strand at second. Soto at first. One gone. Next offering upstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone as we play game one of this 4-game series. And that's outside. Ethan Salas in the on-deck circle. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two on, two outs. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
The pitch. Popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Scoreless after one. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Pete Alonso. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He sends it out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Ford stands in for the Phillies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
A wind in the pitch. And now the count is even. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's a little bit low. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one's in there, 0-1. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, Johan.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. It's right on the tee, right down the middle. Professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a good eye there.
Inside.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. And another ball. Bryce Eldridge up next. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 down. Bryce Eldridge stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses. Two outs. This is again 5 in a row.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the righty deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And he deals. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Jordan Lawler. To the right side, Carlin. Got him on the off-balance throw. They limit the damage here. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Brooks Lee. Painter back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Painter picks over, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that we can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Number 70, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And fouled off. The 1-1. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Line to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting in, the second baseman, Eric Carlin.
So digging in, Eric Carlin.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Runner on the go. That one to first. He'll do it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder. Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball left side. Lee at second with 2 down. Yeah. He takes a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. And we're back on to the third inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. The right-hander back to work. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lee settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter. Lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Alonso batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Good eye in that spot.
That's the ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Next to hit, Harry Ford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
And he swings over the top there.
1-2 the count.
And another ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the dirt, full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. The pitch. Swings and chases him low under.
1-2 count.
On the ground, right side. Carlin tosses to first. Harper retired. And that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. A wide to kick the pitch. Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now the first baseman,
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled his first time up. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Juan Soto. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
0-1.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Right side, and he grabs it foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Outside.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike. Encarnacion Strand, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Encarnacion Strand back on a dive. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So first and second with 2 outs. At the plate, Ethan Salas. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. Ball 1. High in the air, out to right. Marsh on the move. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Reds nothing. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Schemes back to work. Rojas goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
And there's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Take your base.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He reached out to walk his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Nobody out. Runner at first. Schemes. Throws over. Kicks and fires. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And the batter now, Bryce Eldridge. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Right.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And misses
inside. That's
it's a good take.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, right field. Soto snags it for the second out.
Now back, second base, Bryson.
This is Bryson's stop. There's a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Towards first, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, stepping in, Brooks Lee.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Here comes a pitch. Just missing there. And that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Down the third baseman. 0-1 so far. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Outside. And that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
1-2 now. Slider misses outside. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Eric Karlik. 0-1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And the right-hander back to work. Clips the corner. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Rhett Lauder up and throwing. Smith Shawver getting cranked up as well. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. And that's a little high. Runner at first with no outs here. Misses inside. And that's ball 3. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Paul Skeens won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a Rhett Lauder gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's going to be Harry Ford, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. These middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And now here is Harper. Strike 2.
You see that fastball elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This to center field. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now number 7. And the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 now. That's inside.
1-2.
Next
2-2.
offering down in the dirt. That one just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Phillies leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
In the air, left field. Eldridge makes the grab. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And here it comes. Just missed.
Outside.
To the right side, Encarnacion Strand tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, both poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Nope, ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now back. Left field. Right.
And now for the Phillies, Bryce Eldridge. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And downstairs.
1-1.
Hot shot to third. The throw to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. Hard in the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Juan Soto.
The right field.
This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. With the pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. That one missing inside.
Hitter's got some
One
good
ball, no
opposite
strike.
field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they end up with a runner at third.
The catcher,
Ethan Salas will hit next.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First
That's the
pitch,
ball.
and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso pulls it down, and there's two gone.
the bat, the shortstop,
Brooks Lee, the next to hit for the Reds. A strikeout and a walk.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
No, that's outside.
Yeah,
Ball.
that's outside. And that is ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. Reds leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Jordan Lawler.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
0-1.
Lauder, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's in for a strike. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ball one
One ball,
there.
2 strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Austin Riley. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swings through that.
Throw the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning of relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Two outs.
Ball. 1-2.
And now 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 70. The wind of the pitch. That one a little bit high. 1-0. That smash towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Buckner getting loose as well. The Reds trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. One now. Ground ball left side. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Pete Alonso. Louder back to work. And that one missing low. Next offering upstairs. Right-handed reliever. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now here is Harry Ford. Off the mark there.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Popped in the air, left field. Fraley should have it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
Here's Harper now.
Harper.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And there's a strike to the outside corner. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Rojas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
The pitch. Up the middle, Lee. Now the throw to first on the run. In time, got him. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Jake Fraley. And he deals. And that one sliced foul. Painter still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Encarnacion Strand in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The Phils leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Painter done for the night, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
At the belt and fires. Up and in, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Runner take your base.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 on with 1 out. Andrew Vaughn, the next to hit. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses.
No ball.
It's 0-1. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the 9th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Man at second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Second base, Bryson. Stop.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Move to first. And he's back safely. 2 outs. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2
Lawler
strikes.
off of first with 2 away. Goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Robinson Santana.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Ethan Salas. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. And that's
a ball.
outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And
That's
another
a ball.
ball.
Outside.
Kicks and deals. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
He's 2 outs away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Smoked on the ground a second. The Reds now down to their final out.
Up next in Cincinnati, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Santana is just 1 strike away. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. Got it. And that'll do it.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schopper. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Reds, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.